Good evening, everyone. It's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Monday, the 19th of April 2021, and it's almost half past 6 in the evening. Today, I went to Bournemouth Square. I held the sign and I stood in the square for about a couple of hours. And thanks for anyone who approached me and asked me what's going on and what justice I am asking for. Uh, the other thing as well, I went and I leafleted in Boscombe when I was going to get some envelopes for leafleting tomorrow and so on. Uh, the fight is still on. I am not going to give up. And I even made it clear to someone and I said to them, I am willing and ready to take it to any next level in order to get this case to public and expose my abusers, and of course without any kind of causing any violence or any disorder and so on. The other thing as well, that any one of you who's asking what are my goals are written in the leaflets I am leafleting. So if you got one of those and you read it, you can read my goals. However, if you're just watching this, someone referred you to my videos and you managed to watch these videos. Uh, just to make it clear, my goals are to get my financial compensations and moral compensations, and to get my abusers punished and to put them in prison, and to make this case public so I protect the future and leave the United Kingdom completely, which is a final decision that I'm not gonna back off. The only way that they can keep me in the United Kingdom is actually delaying achieving my goals, putting obstacles, consuming my time again and my life that they already consumed decades of it, or again abuse me or get me, put me in prison or whatever. So, in other words, the only way for them to stop me is to do more wrong. And to be honest with you, I am trying my best. I'm not gonna give up. Anyone out there from my abusers who would be watching this, apart from the cunts who are listening and watching me with the cameras here and listening devices, I want you to know that you are cunts who have no honor. That is your reality, and that is what and who you are. The proof of this is not just because I'm saying it and it's, oh, I just want to say that you're cunt, but you are cunts because you did to me what you did to me until the moment. You're refusing to admit it, you're refusing to take responsibility, you're refusing to take liability, and you're refusing to let me restore my life and save the years that you're wasted from me and the days that you're still wasting from me. So, in other words, you are cunts and you have no honor. And this is who you are, and this is your reality. The other thing is, if you are one of my abusers from the high authorities that you think you are untouchable, let me tell you one thing, and please don't jump to conclusion. I'm not threatening you. I mean, can I put my hand in this screen and hold you? Of course not. You are just a human being. It happens that you have power, but you are just a human being. I promise you, you cannot guarantee for yourself that you're gonna go to bed tonight and you're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's not because there's God or whatever, but this is a reality. You're a human being and you're a living thing and you're gonna die one day. So, in other words, you're not untouchable. You're not immortal. You're not invincible. You are not extraordinary just because you have some authorities in your hands and you're hiding amongst people, pretending to be one of them, doing, some certain jobs, but in fact you have these authorities. And I know you're not just one or two or three. Anyway, you need to understand that you are not immortal and you're gonna die. You eat, you drink, you breathe, and you're gonna die. And when I say so, I mean it because this is how it happens. You die, and that's it. I'm gonna die one day. Everyone is gonna die one day. So, in other words, I've got nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. Your authority, your name to be exposed, and above all of this, to be punished for what you've done to me and what you've done to others. And I promise you, you are going to pay the price. If you think that you're going to get away until you die naturally, I promise you, you are kidding yourself and you're lying to yourself. And I am going to make sure that I will do my best to get my case to public and get everyone knows to know what you did to me and get everyone to know what you're capable of doing and what you've done to me and what you can do to anyone. And I'm going to make this public everywhere, not just here in the UK. And it doesn't matter, I am determined to get this done. The other thing as well, I always said, you know, I don't believe in death, which I don't believe in because I believe that, you know, a human being life should be respected at all cost. Have I said that some of these countries, especially the country where I was born, some of the stuff and the abuse they did to me in your country, in your law, that's a capital offense and you should be executed. It's not that I want this to happen, but this is your law. This is what your law says to be done to you once you're convicted, which you will. So, in other words, I don't believe in death. I don't want anyone to get harmed or killed or whatever. Have I said that? You must pay the price for your mistakes. So I'm trying to make it easy and clear here that if you have decided or ordered what was done to me to be done, you had no justification to get this done to me. You had no reason to get this done to me. If you know someone is doing something wrong, you should wait until you get evidences and get them convicted and put them into a fair trial. But to try to take the law by your hand and your authority and do to them what, you know, you accused them of doing, and you know what I mean, because I'm not stupid to not to know, you know, not just out of the blue, you know, you did this to me, you know, like this. The proof of this as well, when I was in Bollington prison and the prison officers put took me got me out of the cell for no reason and put me on the floor, and they were on top of me on my back and I was lying there on my face, and one of them held my head and put tilted like this to the stairs where a lady was standing there, and she was looking and she looked so disturbed to see me in this situation. However, she was happy as well to watch me, which means that this lady properly lost someone or something happened to her or her family, and you made me to be blamed for this. It's your work. That's what you did, and you got me pay the price for your mistake. And that lady was there to witness that the guy who was behind whatever happened to her or family or whatever is being, you know, in jail and prison, being humiliated. And not only this, I know for sure, and all of this information will be made public regarding some people that were assassinated, and I mean it, killed, and some people who were abused and tortured as well. And it's a big story. You see, I don't care what you would decide to do to me. In other words, you did to me enough that I don't care what else is going to happen. If you crucify me and cut from my flesh every day, I still be determined to put you in prison for what you have done to me. And I promise you, you are going to prison. And don't blame me for any loss that you had or will have, because I know for sure you and everyone in your circle are cunts, and I know for sure that they will push each other to be sacrificed. And if you're sacrificed, that's not my fucking mistake. That's that's a natural, you know, punishment or result for being notorious, having authority and using it in the wrong way, abusing and torturing people. So, in other words, guys, if you are watching this and you're still thinking or asking yourself what's going on, I'll tell you what's going on. I was used, abused, tortured. My human rights were violated in every way, shape, and form by the authority of the country where I was born. And I'm not gonna say where I am from, because this country for me is history. I don't even want to pronounce its name or have anything to do with it. The second thing is, basically, you need to understand this and know that this is going to be the same case when I leave the United Kingdom. I'm going to withdraw the British passport or the British nationality once I settle in Spain and once I get the Spanish nationality or naturalization. And hopefully, these cunts will not follow me to Spain, liaise with the government, and try to make my life hell again, like they did here in the UK, and got the British government soaked and involved in a swamp of human rights violations, illegal stuff, and you name it. And for some people of you who asked me to put some more details about what was done to me and so on, uh, I'm gonna just give you one thing that was done to me. I mean, this is like, this is not the climax of everything of what was done to me, but it's one thing that literally they did to me, and they wasted time and years of my life. These people put me in prison for 4 months. 4 months for doing nothing. And from prison, they transferred me to a mental health hospital after giving fake reports about my mental health capacity, my behavior, blah blah blah, and all of this. And they put me in a mental health hospital for 8 months. And what I was being injected there and what was going on, this is another story that literally there is a whole case will be in the court regarding the hospital they put me in and what was being done to me there in terms of injections and in terms of what I experienced there, medical and all of this. Imagine someone who doesn't have any problem, psychological problems, or any problems in his mental health whatsoever, and taken from a prison where he spent 4 months for doing nothing, being beaten up almost every day by prison officers, being drugged and raped, and unbelievable psychological torture as well, and abuse, and taken to a mental health hospital to spend another 8 months for doing nothing and for having no problem at all mentally. So in other words, this is not everything they did to me, but I'm just giving you example of the things they have done to me. And of course, they made me homeless. They destroyed my life, personal life, professional life, financial life, everything. So in other words, I do have enough fuel to pursue justice and put these cunts in prison, even if they were doing it as a mistake, believing that I was doing something wrong, and they didn't have any evidences. And this is another thing the high authorities do when they want to do something like this, someone like they did to me. They literally put you in the gray area forcibly, against your will, without your knowledge, and they put you and they accuse you of something that they pretend, or they say, oh, we don't have evidence, but we know for sure he's like this, or he did this, or blah blah blah, and so on. So in other words, they put you in the gray area. They make sure that they give assurance to whoever that they are doing the right thing, and you are under suspicion and all of this, and then they do to you what they want to do. And they literally, that's what they did to me. They destroyed my life and did to me what you would never believe. Even till the moment, they are still going on and trying to get away with what they have done to me, or at least trying to justify why they have done this and blah blah blah, or trying to make it look like they were doing something right. And for you who watch this and they don't know what these people are capable of, I promise you they are capable of lots and lots and lots and lots of things. And when I give enough details or more details and fine details about everything I know, I promise you, you will be shocked. 100% you will be shocked. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I am still leafleting. Tomorrow I'll be in Bournemouth Square again with my sign and leaflets. If you want to see me there, you can come and talk to me, and I will be going to, after finishing, I'll go and have my lunch and then go leafleting in people's houses and so on. So anyway, get in touch if you want to know more. My name is Al Brown Spencer. I'm staying temporarily at room number 1, and this is 135 West Hill Road, and that's Bournemouth BH25EG, and my mobile number is 074659200503, and my email address is a for alpha.b for bravo.spencer@hotmail.com. If you try to send me an email and you don't get a reply, please come and meet me in person. If you try to phone me and I don't return the phone call, or I don't, answer, or whatever, for any reason, please come and talk to me in person. If you can support, please come and talk to me in person. This case has to be public, and I'm willing to get as much people, as much support around me, and get people who actually believe in the genuinity of my case and me to support me, and actually we start to become like a powerless force that actually the government will recognize this case, take it on board, and literally get the people who did this to me punished. Give me my financial compensations, my moral compensations, so I can leave this country and restart my life in Spain. Well, thank you very much for your time, and you have a great evening, and take care.